Hello friends, welcome back to Mochi Gaming. Today we are going to be doing some ruin builds. So, I was, let's just say, inspired. So I've been an avid follower of Minsuya's builds, and you guys know that from my Happy Island Designer video I said I wanted to build ruins. So that's what we're doing today. And this ruins, I would say, is not particularly exactly like what Mitsuya built, because I did want to make my own twist to this. I saw a lot of scenic kind of lake-ish view vibes that have been popping up on my Instagram too, so I wanted to include that onto my island, and I thought this would have been a perfect duo, and I mean perfect. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna be starting on a bunch of jazz. So right now I'm kind of just tearing down everything. I will say I did plan this out ahead of time, but it took me so long to record and edit all of this because it was just such a pain to do and get everything right at the right time. So I've been just kind of working on that. So right now I am tearing down everything. It was my original plan, so what you see right now will be rebuilt. I just wanted to show you guys how it was built. So this is kind of productive, but it's all right. Just don't mind that. And this is just the only thing I'll be including in terms of tearing things down. So just kind of enjoy it, watch it vibe, watch me mess up all the time and then scoop up on empty spaces, but it's okay because that's the vibe we're going for today. And that's basically what we're doing, and hopefully it's not too bad. So we're gonna clear this area up, and basically while we're doing this, let me tell you guys kind of the vibe that I'm going for. So I'm going for kind of like a lagoon-ish vibe. It's not gonna be perfectly where it's a full lake or anything like that, because I don't want a lake on my island. I think it's going to take up too much space, and sadly I don't want that much space taken up, even though I kind of like it. So I have removed part of the first, I guess, level per se. Is it the second level or the first level? I don't know, but I have removed it. This is kind of the back end to it. I wanted to remove the whole thing, but in the middle of it I was like, wait, that's kind of dumb. So I have this flat area laid out for you guys, so you guys can kind of see what's happening, and just kind of build off of that. So I don't have the edges built yet because I do want to do that for you guys and just kind of imagine what that looked like. So I'm pulling up my map right now, and as you guys can see from the map, it has a very cut cornered. What I want to do is, if you guys look closely, there's a B6 section, and that B6 section is what I want to fill up entirely. So that peaky part of the lagoon is like a water which is kind of surrounded and just sitting. I guess you could call it pond, but I think lagoon sounds fancier. So it's gonna tip off at that B6 part, and I have completed that because, you know, magic of editing. I don't want you guys to see the whole terraforming process because I don't think terraforming's fun. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think about this, but kind of, little bit, just a tad bit. But as you guys can see right now, it peaked right out of B6, which is the peak area of the lagoon. The lagoon rounds out a little bit. It's not fully rounded out right now, but we will do that and we will round it out some more for it. It does look a little lopsided right now, but we're gonna fix that, so don't worry about it. Now let's get to kind of cleaning up the sides of the lagoon. And all I'm doing here is just cleaning up the sides, making it look pretty and making it look like a nice cliff and not all jagged edged. So let's go do that, and I'll be back once I finish that. Alright, that looks about good, and with that done, it looks like we can kind of pretty much start on the water. But I will say that we might have to end up tearing down this area right there because it does look a little bit lopsided, as I said before, and kind of I just want to expand it a little bigger because right now it looks a little bit on the tinier side. Let's be real, I eyed this out. I didn't like do exact measurements because I wanted it to be fluid. I wanted it not to have like very constricted measurements because not everyone has these like exact measurements, and exact measurements are just sad. So now I'm adding the water slowly but surely. Haha, get what I did there? For you guys who know my name. Okay, I will stop. I swear to God, my puns aren't good, but I do like puns. But we're just adding some water, and we have finished off. I do see that the water came out to be kind of shallow, so I probably will add a little bit more to it and make it a little bigger. So this is that process. Let's make it bigger. All right, tearing down again. Okay, and that is that. So you guys can see that I kind of like curved it in, and I really wanted it to have that lagoon feel. So right now, look at the map. Look at how nice and curved that is, just like a protractor almost. Like you wanted it to have a feel that it's kind of sitting in that little area. Of course, it can be done however you guys want it to be done, but for me personally, I like that it's kind of curved and rounded out. So let's get more of the water into there. I'm kind of sad though because I did make that area kind of like rounded out on the side to have my grape vineyard thingy, but that didn't work out, so it's okay. And now I'm destroying more water holes. Destroy, destroy, destroy. It's every day. Yep. And now we're kind of ended up with the like squarish or like kind of straight edged part of my island, or of the water. Yes, the water. I don't know. Does that make sense? Yes, that does make sense. At least to me. Okay. Well, going on. We're done with the water, and right now we're going to be making some of the curved edges of the water. So that's very, very important, guys. You want the water to look fluid and natural. And now I'm walking away so you guys can kind of see what it looks like on the map. You guys can see that it's very cut cornered, and we don't like that on this channel. That is not my aesthetic. It is very rounded out, okay? So we're gonna go back and cut that corners and just round out everything like we did with the edges of the terraforming cliffs, not the terraforming cliffs. Okay, I'll stop talking. Okay, we're done now. That was quick and easy and great. Okay, moving on. Oh god, I still have to talk for 60 minutes, guys. I don't know. But that was the water part. Now we're moving on to the waterfall part, because how does this water come from? Obviously waterfalls. I'm just moving very fast, and now I'm talking very fast. And I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna have it finish that off, and by the time it finishes up, I'm still gonna be talking, so we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna keep talking. Guys, if you find this annoying, you can definitely go ahead and shut down the sound, just have this clip playing, have a nice relaxing music in the background, so you guys don't have to hear me talk and just like stress you out. I don't know. I was playing Genshin Impact before this, so I'm kind of like hyper, but it's okay. It's like 11 p.m. at night. I don't know why I'm so hyper. Okay, now we're done. Next up, floor 2, floor 3, floor... Is it floor 2 or floor 3 if you build up? but let me do it this right now. I am marking out the path I want my character to walk in, and that's a 2-path. And on the side we're gonna have some trees because trees are pretty and aesthetic, and they kind of give that ruins feel, you know, because ruins, and we need that. And now for the most exciting part of this video is building up these sides. So let's do that and build off the side cliffs. And for the side cliffs, all I do is pretty much mark off the edge and the sides. I usually do that for all of my cliffs, not really paying attention to like the inner portion first, but rather how the outside looks. And I frame the outside and then fill it up on the inside. So let's get to that. Okay, and now we're filling in the last tile, and with the magic of post edit, we are done. So as you guys can see, it looks like that. It's going to be a little lopsided depending on where you're building it, but for me it was focused more towards the left, or is it the right? I don't know, kind of directionally challenged. I did break it out a little bit behind just because I needed that space, and now we're rounding out the edges just like the front. You see, there's just so much repeated patterns that like at this point I don't know if I should just like stay quiet and just like enjoy the video, or if I should narrate it, but thought I narrated it. Yes. Okay, so now we're moving on to the 3rd floor. See, we're building the 3rd floor, we're building the 2nd floor, we're building the 3rd floor. I don't know, this is the 3rd floor. Okay, well, now we're moving out with the pathing. So we're gonna do the pathing first, and we have a monument in the middle, so we're gonna have that little circle-y thingy in the middle, having it contradict, and we are going to have it rounded out on the side. Oopsies, made a mistake. And let's fill it in. And now we have the stone pathing in the middle, or the circle thingy in the middle. I will not be including the designer code for this circle because I did get the circle way before I started like playing Animal Crossing as a YouTuber, so I never really had it or saved, or yeah, I never had it saved. And now we're gonna do the fencing. You know, now that I look at it, the fencing's not that bad. I used to really not like the hedge fencings because or like during the winter, because I thought they looked like overly frozen bushes or something. I don't know. But I did fill in this one side piece because I needed it for my tree, and my tree wasn't gonna grow if like that side piece wasn't in there. So let's fill that in and let's get back. So now we're going to add in all the plants and trees because we care about nature, and this is a ruins, so obviously we need some trees and nature and stuff. And now we're back. Wow, just like that. I don't know how many times I've sped up this video, but if I didn't speed up this video would be 4 hours long because I just keep messing up and redoing stuff. Now, time to put things down and down and down again. Oh, a little off. Okay, there you go. Alright, next up. Oh, why did I flip that? I don't know. But next up, we're gonna put the hyacinth lamps. It looks pretty nice, like if you don't put the hyacinth lamps, but you know, if you want some pizzazz, you add the hyacinth lamps. And on the outside, we're gonna put like a ruins, or make it more ruinistic. Is that a thing? I don't think that's a word, but it's okay. And now we're gonna add like some outdoor decorations and the stone hedge because I just think it makes it look very abandony. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just gonna decorate the outside. Not much to add, just some decoration. And we're done. Not really. Like, I skipped over a lot of things. I know it looked like I didn't skip over anything, but in reality, that area took me like an hour, guys. It was so much harder than like the actual ruins itself. But you guys could definitely edit it to however you guys want it to be. Now on to the next day, because this took me literally 4 days to film. I have no life. Yikes. Okay, well, continuing on, we're going to be doing the pathing. So this was kind of like a rustic, or not rustic, kind of like an abandoned nature trail type of vibe. That's what I was going for. Now we're adding the plants because it's a nature trail, so it needs plants. And yep, I don't know. I was thinking like to the back of it, or at least like for the lagoon in the back, I wanted to add like the museum and all that like good stuff, good jazz. I wanted it to be kind of like forested, so for this part I wanted it to kind of lead up to that, and I thought this kind of rustic abandoned trail would make like the best possible case for it. And now we're just gonna edit the rest. So the rest of the stuff is just basically me doing the same stuff, but should I show you guys? I think I'm gonna end up showing to you guys anyways. So yeah, just enjoy the rest, and then I will be back once we are totally done and we take the final tour. So let's go do that. Alright, and that is how you do that. I did find a little blind spot right here, so I'm going to drop my extra flower right over there. Okay, you guys can do this however you want, but that's how I did it, and I thought it turned out really nice. So now let's go check out the final results. Alright, that was the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the edit and the kind of very European-esque, is that the word? European-esque type of vibe, but I hope you guys enjoyed the build. Overall, it turned out really nice despite me having to redo it 3 or 4 times. Believe it or not, I had to literally take down a staircase the day after I paid for it and built it, but it kind of ruined something, so I had to take it off. But overall, I think the like 10ish hours of work that I put into this ruins has really paid off, and I'm excited to work on the second part. So if you guys want to see me work on the second part, be sure to stay tuned. If you guys are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button to help and support my videos. And yep, I'm going to be showing the full run through of it after this, and you guys can stay and watch. But that is all for today, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.